We are coming off a pretty brutal loss in the second half of the game last episode against the Denver Nuggets, and it's part of a 3-game losing streak that we are coming into to start the episode. In this game, we had a good first quarter, but after that, Denver controlled the pace and the outcome of this game in the last 3 quarters, outscoring us by 7 or more points in every quarter from then on. We had to stop this losing streak, and so last episode after that game, I went through the advanced stats and I looked through who was turning the ball over the most in terms of the percentage of possessions, and it was Capella, Josh Green, Augustine Dort, and a couple other guys. So I went through all of these players, I adjusted all their plays, and now today it's going to be our first time seeing the team play in both simming and watching with the adjustments to our play calling. So the effort here is to get rid of not only the turnovers, but also get the ball in the hands of these players in their best positions on the court, whether it's 3-pointers, mid-range shots, or down low in the post. So that's the goal with these. We'll see if that actually does make a change, but to figure it out, we're going to sim these next 3 or so weeks going into a game against the Brooklyn Nets, who are currently 9th in the conference, and they have De'Anna Walton, who's right now the leader for most improved player in the NBA. We entered the episode, obviously, with a 2-game lead over the Raptors over here in the Eastern Conference, but still a lot of basketball left, and on this losing streak, we got to play our best basketball. And luckily, we get Josh Green back off the injury, so he has returned, and I ended up making the choice to take away all minutes from Augustine and giving them those to Josh Green, as well as a few from Dortz. We end up losing 3 games in the stretch, all of which came by 1 single point. 3 losses by a total of 3 points. So even though you lost those games, I think you still feel good that you only barely lost and you didn't get blown out in any of those games. But we won the rest. We're coming off a 3-game winning streak now. We've won 6 out of our last 7. Now we have a 1-game lead over the Pistons right now. The Raptors have fallen back by 4 games. So another team has gotten closer to us, but we start off with a loss against the Heat, 131-132. Harrow had a huge day, so did Alton West, who shot pretty well from 3, 5 for 10. But we lost this game in a very close manner. Ramirez had a huge day, so did Kuminga and Boyd. And really, all 4 of those players, Jovanovic, Boyd, Kuminga, Ramirez, all took a good amount of shots. And that's the balance that I'm looking for here. We also lost by the same exact score against the Bucks. Almost came back in the 4th quarter down by 21 going in. But we just have our comeback fall short. We lose another one. So the win streak goes up to 5. But then it finally ends by us taking down the Pacers 137-92. Thanks to an incredible overall showing, just dominance from the opening tip. Despite Jovanovic only having 5 shots, we had a really good overall offensive day from the team. We also beat the Wizards, despite good days for RJ Barrett and Patrick Baldwin. Jovanovic had 35 and Boyd had 41. Both guys with monster days in this one. Kuminga 14 points, for Ramirez only 2 for 8, but you'll have these big games for a couple of players every now and then. But in this game, we had 4 players drop 20 or more, including Matthew Rhodes. 22 off the bench, loved that for him. Ramirez still took 15 shots. He won't shoot the best every day. Then we go into a game against the Kings, which was our 3rd loss by a single point. It was on the road, and they just barely outscored us there in the 4th quarter to eke out the win there. Boyd drops 33 in the loss, 22 for Kuminga on good shooting. Ramirez and Jovanovic also shot fairly well, but we just lost the game. And then Mac Boyd drops 49 against the Memphis Grizzlies. A big day for Kuminga, but a huge 18 for 37 performance for Mac Boyd. 25 for John Moran and Bane. We go into another win, this time against the Spurs, and the defense was incredible in that second half. Not allowing more than 20 points in either of the last 2 quarters. Meanwhile, Ramirez drops 20 plus. He's been scoring a lot lately. Wemby drops 29 on 22 shots, but great win. They show only 36%. Great win right there. Then Kuminga leads the way against the Dallas Mavericks. 25 for Boyd. Good scoring for Ramirez, Jovanovic, Matthew Rhodes. So a lot of our players, really 4 of our starters, plus Matthew Rhodes off the bench, are having a couple of really nice games during this 3-week stretch. Durant had 31, but we came out on top. And Jonathan Kuminga, as of right now, he's not due for an extension yet, but he says that he is content here, and his numbers have only gone up this year. Now, compared to last year, they're not up, but since the start of the year, his numbers have gone up, especially over these last 3 weeks. Look at his last couple of games. He's getting way more shots per game, which I really appreciate, and he's doing the most with them. He's getting at least 13 shots a game in almost every game in this stretch, and he's had mostly games above 20 points. So that is a great stretch for him, and the same goes for Jose Ramirez. He's playing pretty well too, getting around 12 to 13 shots on average per game these last 3 weeks, and he is playing well in them, and his plus minus since he was traded for back in February has only been positive, except for a couple of games in the negatives, but only by a little bit. So he's been good. Jovanovic has been still getting some good shot attempts, and Boyd is still getting the most on the team. So this balance right here is what I'm looking for with this team. And I feel like even despite losing 3 games in this stretch, it was by a total of 3 points. That to me is a really good sign. So we go into a game against the current 9 seed Brooklyn Nets, fighting for a playoff spot, trying to get out of the play-in tournament area. But this is a good roster, a good team. They're above 500 for a reason. And right now, their offense is not the reason why they're winning, because they only have really 2 guys that they're really relying on heavily, with about 4 other guys scoring double figures. But Giddey and Walton lead the way for them. It's their defense that's had them above 500. Can we stop them and put a good offensive day of our own together? Here we go on the road in Brooklyn. We start with possession. Boyd's got it. He finds some space and rattles one off to open the score in here. It's 2-0. First play for Brooklyn. That shot is no good from Claxton. He's not much of an offensive player. Open shot for Jovanovic. Can't get it to go from the charity stripe. Now Giddey lost it. It's stolen. Poked up by Duren. Jovanovic picks it up. Ramirez on the other end. Misses the triple. Brooklyn gets it back off the screen. Giddey fires. That one's good to open Brooklyn's scoring day. He's had 33 points against us in 2 matchups so far, Josh Giddey has. As Boyd just rises up. Oh my God, look at the height on this dunk. Without really any downward action, like he was not going downhill at all. This one stripped from Dean Jackson, stolen. Jovanovic picks up another steal and draws the foul. Great job to turn defense into offense, and a couple of early turnovers for Brooklyn. A couple of free throws for us. Both are good from Jovanovic. Giddey lost it again. That's his 3rd turnover here in the first quarter. Ramirez the other way. Step back. Good. Lost dribble, and now Claxton turns the ball over. What a horrible start for this Nets offense. We have not done our best to take advantage of it, but still up by 6 early on. Jackson for 3. Open look. Our lead's cut in half. 4 minutes gone now. Prosper forces Boyd to turn the ball over. Up to Walton. He misses at the rim. Boyd there on the stop and the rebound. After a reach and foul, Kuminga misfires on the inbound pass. That was an open look. Jackson on the other end can't get it to go. Screen for Boyd. The 3 is off. Now a little pick and roll. Beautiful bounce pass, but Duren, way to poke that one out. We rarely do that. Up to Boyd. Easy bucket and foul in transition. More defense to offense. That's at least 5 turnovers, I think, here in the first quarter for the Nets. Very slow, so that's why they only have 5 points in the first handful of minutes. Claxton, tough shot. Boyd once again there on the defensive stop. Downhill, Jovanovic fouled again. The 2nd on Jackson, the 4th on Brooklyn here in the first 6 minutes. One more, we're in the bonus for the rest of this first quarter. Dovey once again knocks down the charity stripe shots. They get it back down by 8. Fade away, no good from Edwards, the former 2nd overall draft pick. Duran out to Ramirez. Good passing, but tough possession. Rhodes has to jack it up. It won't fall, but Duran's there on the glass. Second chance. Ramirez behind the arc. He got it. 16-5. And this past week, as we saw, Ramirez is playing lights out, man. So far, this pickup for him has been a good one for us, at least offensively. That shot goes for Edwards. To Capella on the other end. He misses the layup, but got his own miss back. Time counting down. Step back jumper, well contested by Brooklyn. And no dice for us. 9-point game. Kessler fouled. That goes against Capella for his first free throw. And first one's out. The second one goes. We double up right now in the nets. We'll pick and roll. Out to Rhodes on the kick out. No good, but Capella's once again there on the offensive glass. Kuminga got it for the second chance three again. Ramirez had the one earlier. Edwards blocked by Kuminga on the other end. Great defensive play. Now he leaks ahead, and Kessler can't stop him. The assist to Cole Anthony. Under 3 to go in the first quarter. Walton back in the game for the jumper off the screen. 21-10. Kuminga. Tough shot. Edwards there, but it doesn't matter. 7 early ones for Kuminga. 3 for 4 start. This one's blocked off the backboard by Capella. Kessler never saw him. Kuminga draws a foul on the other end. We got some more free throws. Way more already than we ever saw against Denver, I think. Very different game unfolding here on the road as Kuminga goes 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. Under 2 to play here in the quarter. Edwards blows by Boyd all the way to the hoop. What a play. Capella back out to Dort for the triple. It's off. And they get it back. Wilcox out to Edwards. The 3 ball is good. Trying to end this half strong, this quarter strong rather. Boyd makes the grab and lays it in despite the contest from Jefferson. 80 back in the game, drawing the foul. That goes against Cole Anthony. We have 4 fouls now. First one goes. And Giddey knocks down both. Boyd's got it. He pulls up. That one drops. 28-17. Last shot for Brooklyn. Wilcox, open look. Can't get it to go. We might have one shot, actually. Dort brings it up. He won't pass it. He'll fire instead, and it rims out. But a good start, 28-17. We saw a similar start last game. Got to do better these last 3 quarters. Giddey brings it up to start this second quarter. Will fire, and this first shot is up and in. Quick start for them. Duran lost it, or almost did, but he corrals it again. Boyd has to create. That shot's no good. Nice crossover. Giddey pump fakes. Edwards for 3. Contested, but it goes. Nice couple of plays there by the Nets. Dort cuts down the middle and gets the feed from Josh Green. Welcome back to the Neptunes, sir. Wilcox misfires off the screen from Kessler. Dort up to Boyd. Jovanovic to his left for the triple. Yes! Great transition buckets. We're back up by 11. Wilcox rounds the screen into another circus shot, but well defended by Green. We get it back. Dort lost it. Poked out by Giddey, stolen by Edwards. He brings it up and once again attacks quickly up to the rim. Another shot goes for him. He's got like half of their points early on, 12 of their 24. Boyd lost it. They get it again off another Neptunes turnover. That shot for Wilcox once again no good. 3 straight misses for him. That's an ill-advised shot. No good from Boyd. Edwards on the move. Fouled on the shot. It's the first on Jalen Duran, the first on us here in the quarter. First one goes. Rhodes back in for us. Edwards hits both free throws. And don't forget, this guy was the second overall pick behind Mac Boyd back in the 2025 draft. He was traded from the Heat in his rookie season to the Kings, and then he was not re-signed. So now he's back in Brooklyn, and he's having his best year average-wise, but shooting-wise is not shooting very well this year at all at only like 41%. There's Boyd's first bucket of the quarter. And then he gets a steal off the inbound pass. Up to Ramirez for the fast break. He is fouled by Giddey. First free throw, good. Second free throw is also good. Good to see him knocking down those more often, given that his free throw percentage is not very high at like 62% this season. We get it back. Ramirez stalled. They'll have to throw it up with the left hand. No good. Good defense by Brooklyn that time. Jackson might have been fouled there. I heard a slap of the wrist, but no foul called. They retain possession. Edwards open off the screen, but no dice. Now Boyd on the other end for three. That one's off too. Now they get to Kessler down low, but he lost the ball, deflected by Jalen Dirt. Another turnover for the Nets here in this first half. Ramirez with the assist from Boyd. Got it on the other end. A soft touch off the glass. Now between Boyd and Dirt, and Edwards got it. Tough shot right there. And now Boyd lost it. Stolen by Claxton. He's a great defender. On the other end, he draws the foul. The second on Boyd. First one won't go for Claxton. And he goes 1 for 2. Thought he went 0 for 2 initially. Anthony, baseline drives. Trying to shoot off Kessler, but can't. Somehow got the rebound. Almost turns it over, but gets it back and misses the layup. That was a wacky sequence right there. But now they're mismatched on the other end. Jackson's open for three. That one's good. 39-32, under 5 to go in the first half. Kuminga, great job to take advantage of the missed swipe from Prosper. Tried to go for the steal. Now Walton's got time counting down. He has to fade away. Really slow-paced first half, especially for the Nets. Taking a lot of time on their possessions. Boyd's shot over Claxton won't go. Off the screen. Great pass back to Claxton, but Boyd's there on the stop. Now a potential fast break. Ramirez. Tough shot. Walton's there in his face. Ill-advised three. 9-point game. Jackson downhill, but missing the shots. Now on the other end, we get downhill. Anthony with the fadeaway. That one rims out. Tipped up by Capella, but right to Claxton. Now Prosper at the rim. Almost got blocked, but he got the finish anyways. Capella. Yes. Nice bucket right there. Rare post move score for him. Giddey over Dort. Tough shot. But off the glass it goes. Gotta finish this first half strong. Kuminga. Tough three-pointer. What a play. We're back up by 10. Jackson over Anthony. Well contested. Back the other way. Another step back. Good space creation, but the shot just won't go. Tough shot over the outstretched arms of Mac Boyd. He can't knock it down, but Boyd steps out of bounds on the other end, and they take over with 1 minute to go. Kuminga's boards have obviously gone down year after year, but he is playing out of his usual position this year, so that's probably why. 80's next shot goes in. Back to single digits. Jovanovic to Boyd on the pick and roll. He just posterized Prosper. He wanted nothing to do with that dunk. 48-38, but a bucket and foul on the other end for Dean Jackson. Jovanovic takes responsibility. The free throw is no good. 48-40. Jovanovic back to Kuminga on the roll, but he misses the layup. Prosper there to contest. Last shot of the half. Jackson fading away. No good. A low-scoring first 2 quarters here on Easter Sunday. But we're in front. Got to close this game out and put together a better second half than we did last game. Both teams shot well below 50% in that first half as Getty is blocked off the backboard. They get it back and then we're called for a foul. And that's key possession. Getty attacks again but kicks it back out. Time counting down. Jackson has to jack up the trifecta, but it's no good. But again, it was a slow game, a slow first half for both teams. Now we have to turn the ball over and Prosper scores on the other end. Nice plays there for Brooklyn. Jovanovic fouled on the jumper. The third on Jackson. They have fouled us a lot so far in this game. Not really used to this many free throws for us because we are not used to drawing this many, but I will gladly take them today. Getty pulls up. That one's off. On the other end, down low for Duren. Working on Claxton. What a move to draw the foul and get the bucket too. Free throw is off, of course. It's almost expected. Up to Jackson for the quick triple in transition. It's back to 7. Ramirez. In response. Got it. What a play. 2 minutes gone here in the half. Claxton swatted off the backboard. Another block for Jalen Duren. Boyd downhill, drawing the foul. That's on Prosper. His third. Already their third of the quarter. First free throw is up and good. And Boyd knocks down both as per usual. Walton. Back to Prosper. Good passing, but Ramirez strips Getty of it. Another turnover. Fast break. He's fouled for the 4th time here in this first 2:45 of the half. Free throws are a mix of makes and misses. Jackson, another triple. Got it. It's back to 10. Boyd cuts. Jovanovic with the assist. Nice play right there. Walton trying to create. Kuminga's there to contest, though. The shot won't go. Boyd fouled another time. We are already in the bonus with 8:11 to go. Incredible. Free throws for Boyd. Both drop. Now they got a backdoor cut. Walton off the feed from Getty. Got it. Duren, nice crossover. Rare move from him. The shot won't go. Claxton misses at the rim. That was a great pass by Jackson, but just couldn't lay it in. But then Boyd turns it over. He's had a couple of miscues today in terms of ball handling. Lay in for Prosper. Got it with the foul. Second on Duren. Now free throws for the Nets. It goes. Up by 9. Jovanovic with space. Got it. Off the screen. Getty trying to respond. The 3 won't go for him, though. We get it back up by 12. Duren, time cutting down, falls his own shot and jams it in. Great job to never give up on that play. Downhill. Jackson over Duren. Yes. The tough shot. Back to Ramirez for the 3. That one rims out. That one's blocked by Anthony. Oh my. Tough game for Jackson. Shot like 35% from the field as Anthony cans the triple on the other end. We're back up by 15. Jackson makes it 13. Rhodes has to force it up. No good. Tough possession there. Walton attacks and draws the foul. The 4th on us here in the quarter. We're 1 foul away from putting these guys in the bonus for the rest of it. Both are good from Walton. Capella back in the game. What can the backups get us? There's Kuminga on the cuts. So he's out there mostly with 4 backups as we almost got a turnover, but Claxton reels that one in for the bucket instead. And now he's called for a foul on the other end off ball. Because we're in the bonus, we got some free throws. First one goes for Kuminga. Had a quick first quarter start and has been consistently scoring throughout the game since then. This one's blocked again by Cole Anthony. Oh my god, 2 straight on Dean Jackson. Back to Capella. He's blocked by Kessler. Just never felt him. Off the screen. The triple won't go for Olivier Maxence Prosper. 74-61. Green is fouled. No, he steps out of bounds. Never mind. A turnover for us. They get it back. Wilcox off the backboard and good. 2 to go in the quarter. Anthony off the back iron and through. 76-63. Kessler. Nice response from the elbow. Pick and roll with Boyd, but Wilcox jumps the feed. We just never saw him on the handoff. And they score on this end. Jefferson out to Walton for the triple. It's good. Dort got caught. 8-point game. Anthony left it short. They get it back. Walton, another bucket to close the gap. 6-point game. We almost turn the ball over. Back to Capella. He misses the little layup. 76-70. Walton tries again. That one rims out, luckily for us. We have one more chance before this quarter's over, but Boyd turns it over. Another just careless play. 6-point game with 1 to go. Another close game heading into the fourth quarter. But I gotta close this one out. Can't let another game slip through our fingers. We start the fourth quarter with possession. Ramirez trying to find some space, and he's got it in the corner. What a start to this fourth quarter. Edwards off the glass and out over Lou Dortz. Boyd wants to attack, but he got blocked by Jefferson. Thought he got by him, but didn't. Out of the corner, Walton up and in. Just throws it up while he's on the move. Jovanovic in the corner. That one rims out. Tried to mirror the same play that Ramirez had as Giddey's step back won't drop. We're up by 7. Jovanovic a foot behind the line. Yes, there he is. The Slovenian sniper out to play here in the fourth quarter after not doing a whole lot in the first 3 quarters. Now he cuts down the middle and lays it in easily. The assist to Lou Dortz. Now Walton lost it. Stripped by Ramirez. Fast break. He'll take it himself and he draws the foul on Giddey. His 4th. 9 to play. Anthony misses the shot. Giddey there to contest. Now he finds some space, but it rattles out. Tough shooting day for him. We got a fast break. Dort for 3. It's good, and he was fouled. What a play. And he's got a free throw coming up. Here's a replay of that one. He's fouled by Edwards on the shot, I believe, and free throw is no good. But I'd love to have that one drop. Wilcox, the step back. It's good. Nice play. They're still in arm's reach. Rhodes almost turns it over, but Jovanovic corrals it, but misses. Another stop there from Giddey at the rim. Prosper fouled by Boyd. Oh, that was a block, but he'll get Boyd for his 3rd here. First free throw drops. Prosper knocks down both. Still a single-digit game. Quick 3 for Boyd, up and out. Has he even hit one of these this game? I'm not sure that he has. Up to Walton, he's fouled by Anthony. That's his 3rd now, already your 3rd on the team in the quarter. First one goes. Walton a couple of big plays to close the 3rd. Goes 1 for 2 here. Up to Josh Green. Nice crossover. He finds Anthony on the cut. Great play in transition. Take advantage of them being lackadaisical. Walton fouled by Boyd. He is not happy with the call. His 4th foul in the fourth quarter, 7 to play. Not happy about it. Thought he had 2 straight blocks, but instead 2 straight fouls. The free throws are both good. Green gets backdoor, but then steps out of bounds, but it's because he was fouled. The 5th on Josh Giddey. Starters come back in for the Neptunes. But we turn the ball over. Right to Prosper. Foul on the other end. First free throw out. Second free throw is good. Just over 6 to play. Boyd for 3 with space. It's not his day from downtown, but Capella's fouled on the putback attempt. Jackson picks up his 4th. The Nets are in the bonus for the rest of this quarter. We are 1 foul away as Capella goes 0 for 2. Gotta hit those free throws in a close game like this. Claxton gets by Kuminga and lays it in. 5 points. You're seeing why those free throws matter now. Boyd, another triple. Just can't get it to go. Prosper, open look. That one's good. It's cut to 3. 86-89. Kuminga, tough, one-legged fade. He got it. That was a good shot contest too by Brooklyn. Walton, nice pump fake out to Prosper. He's got some space but can't hit it, luckily enough for us. We still lead. Jovanovic with space. It's good. Clutch shot here in the last 5 minutes. He's got 20 points now. And then he jumps the inbound pass after a timeout from the Nets. Up to Kuminga. Setting off Walton for the buckets. That's how you score in transition, folks. Jackson misses the jumper. They have gone to that play plenty of times, and it really has not worked for him. Down low for Duren. Out to Ramirez for the open look. No good, and Jackson reels it in. Giddey off the pick and roll, off the glass and through. 3.5 to play. It's not over yet. Ramirez. Not good again. Brooklyn has it again. Giddey spins, then fades away off the glass and got it again. 2 straight buckets for him. Boyd, the mid-ranger. Got it despite Walton with the late contest. On the other end, Giddey tries to attack. Another fadeaway, but this time it's off. Ramirez, good job to stick with them. Back to Boyd. Same shot as last time. Why not go to it 2 straight times? If it works, it works. Giddey steps out of bounds now as Ramirez shields him out of the paint. Now he's open for 3. Come on. Yes, he's got it. 13-point game. Trying to put this one away here in the last 2 minutes. Shots no good from Josh Giddey. Back to Ramirez, same play. Good again despite the contest from Prosper. And we lead by 16 points, 90 seconds left. Giddey gets by Ramirez, but misses the shot. Duren there on the help. Boost trickling in from this Brooklyn crowd. Ramirez in the corner. Got it! What a play! 19 points now. 3 straight threes for him. And a couple of stops too. And a 20-4 Virginia Beach run these last 5 minutes. Walton shielded out by Kuminga. Look at this defense, man. There's no breathing room at all. He fires. It's no good. We get it back. We lob it for Jalen Duren for the statement jam. 111-90. Walton blocked by Boyd. And that is the game. What a final 5 minutes to put this game to bed on the road. Big plays by Boyd, Jovanovic, Ramirez, and Jalen Duren. All these guys stepped up. And we win by 21 after a close game throughout. But we led since tip-off. Brooklyn in this loss fails to muster a 20-point score. They had well-balanced scoring, but nobody took enough shots and hit enough to really do enough to win or play really that well. The Neptunes win with a huge fourth quarter, outscoring them 35-20. The defense to close the game was really special, and we had 4 different guys score 20 or more. Jovanovic, Kuminga, Boyd, Ramirez, just showing you that all these guys are playing well together with these new playbook changes and changes to the assigned plays for them. It was a slow-paced game, but we still overshot them from 3 and from the field and at the charity stripe in terms of the amount of shots we took. We had more assists, we had more rebounds, more steals, more blocks, and they never led. They never led this game. A dominant showing from opening tip-off. Great win, but we're not done yet here in the episode. we're going to sim this next week and get us to the last week of the schedule. We have a 2-game lead right now on the Pistons, but we're going to sim 3 games and see where we're at with 4 games left on our schedule. We beat the Sonics, and our win streak continues, but we lose by 2 against the Wizards. We have now lost 5 games over the course of the last month by a total score. No, 4 games by a total score of 5 points. That is insane. But after these games, after a win against New York, we now have a 3-game lead on the Raptors and a 3.5-game lead on the Pistons. So we take down the Sonics here with a monster second half offensive performance by both teams, really. But Boyd drops a triple-double with 38 points. Kuminga, Yovi, 20 plus for each, 16 for Ramirez, and a lot of guys in double figures there. Then 33 for Boyd en route to the loss, where we allowed a fourth quarter comeback by the Wizards at home. That is a brutal loss to kind of cut into this win streak, but you lose by 2, and it's another one of those close L's that are just hard to avoid sometimes. We bounce back by taking down New York, 33 for Ramirez, his best game, I think, so far as a Neptune. We have 4 games left, and we end the year against the Raptors, but I'm pretty sure that if we win against the Celtics, then we might as well secure the first overall seed. Because right now, the Pistons no longer are in the running for the 1 seed because they're 3.5 games back, but only have 3 games left. It's us and the Raptors, but we have to really screw this up to lose. And by the way, our first official rival is Charlotte, right there on the top of the screen. But to end the episode, scoring is up for these 4 players, except for Boyd. It's going down a little bit, but that makes sense given the amount of shots going to some other players. But I feel like the changes right now are working, and we're on track for a really solid end to our year. So I'll see you guys next time for the Year 6 regular season finale. Peace out and take care.